What's up, guys? It's your boy Toby O. Nelson. You can call me Dr. Guru. Today, I will be showing you something that is part of my trading system. Yeah, and it has been a game changer for me since I started using some of these things. Since I started implementing this in my trading, I have become profitable, become more and more profitable day to day. So, what happened is this: if you are trading price action, which is actually one thing that I we advise any trader out there to always do, price action is the key. But if you want to, let me say, completely change your game, you have to. There is a particular indicator you can include into this price action trading strategy that can change your game completely, and that is exactly what I'm going to show you today. So we are going to go to my screen, and I'm going to show you and demonstrate to you how powerful this could be. And as a matter of fact, there is something I actually want you to do now so that you can get more and more information. Some of the things that I implement or that I put into my trading system, I will continue to churn them out on the channel. So subscribe to this channel, like the video. Uh, that way you get to have access to some of this information and change your trading career and make sure and change your game and become better in your trading. So subscribe now. So let's go to my screen. See you there. All right, talking about price action, there are two price patterns that I trade and I advise people to also look out for. Let me take a pen and try to sketch out what those let me just try to show you those patterns. Okay, there are two different price action patterns that I trade, and I always advise people or traders to also look out for them. The first one is double tops, double bottoms, and the second one is head and shoulder pattern at support or resistance level. The same thing applicable to double top and double bottom at resistance or support level. So let me show you how they look like. The first one here is I'm going to sketch let me first of all sketch them out. I've taken my marker. So what's how head and shoulder pattern looks like? It looks like this. Let's say market moves like this, come down, then make another higher high, come down. Then instead of it to make another higher high, it makes a lower high like this, and then the market started coming down. You know, started coming down. Maybe here it was making here it was making higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high. Sorry, higher high, higher low, higher low, like that. Then it makes this higher high, yeah, this higher high, higher low here, higher high, higher low. Then instead of it to make another higher high, it now makes it now makes a lower high before started coming down. Now, before this movement, this downward movement, when you see this is what we call head and shoulder pattern. When you see something like this, it's called head and shoulder pattern. When you see something like this, it's called head and shoulder pattern. This is the first shoulder, this is the head, this is the second shoulder. So if you put a trend line here, for example, as soon as it breaks, you can take your shots here because it already shows that there is an exhaustion at this point. The market is unable to push higher. That is why you are having second shoulder. That is why you are having head, shoulder, head, shoulder. So the second shoulder indicates that the market is unable to go higher, then fails. So as soon as you see the market coming down and it breaks your trend line, you can take a shot there. But in this tutorial, I actually want to show you how to apply a particular indicator to also confirm that the market is tired at this level. From here, you'll be able to know that the market is tired and is about to reverse. And that is by using RSI or any momentum indicator, stochastic or CCI or whatever. But I use RSI. So, but before I talk about before I show you how RSI works, let me show you the second reversal pattern for price action, just like head and shoulder, that works like head and shoulder pattern, and that is double top. So instead of this, you can also have something like this, But let me sketch it out so you can see. Let's say the market comes like this. Maybe it has been making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, just like this. But instead of it to make another higher high now, it now makes a kind of same high, same high with the initial high, and then started coming like this. So this shows that there is a exhaustion, because ordinarily the market is supposed to push high and then be going like that. But this shows that the market is exhausted at this point. So when you see something like this that forms like M, or that is in a resistance level like this, or you see it like this at a support level, then you should know that the market is about to go up. If you see it like this at a resistance level, know that the market is about to go down. But like I said, you need to also know if the market is already exhausted at this level, just like the way you find out if the market is exhausted at this level. Now, this market here that you are seeing on here is the trade that I'm in right now. And if you look at it, you will see this is a double top. This is the first one. This is another one here, right? Now, how do you use it? How do you use RSI indicator to confirm if the market is not going to push higher, if the market is exhausted at this point? Is to look for divergence at this point. So if you look at my RSI, look at it. Here I'm having double top, but the market is showing downward movement. So this to show that the market is exhausted. When the market is supposed to be going up, my RSI is already showing that the market can't push higher anymore. It's exhausted. That is why you have this downward movement. And you will discover that I have a trend line here. Okay. You will discover that I have a trend line. Let me clean all these things. So as you can see that this market, I'm actually in this trade right now as I'm making this video. I've been in this trade since Tuesday. Today is Thursday. So I will probably get out of the market tomorrow. So look at the whole thing on 4 hour. So as you can see, this is a double top. As you can see it here, you can see. And then since I saw that double top at the resistance level, all I just have to do is for the market to react and then come down, and let me enter the market. So as you can see, the market broke, and initially when the market broke here, when the market broke, I entered the market, and then I've been putting the trade since that time. So that is an example of let me arrange this one very well so that you can see. Sorry. Basically, you can see it's actually bent. So that is a kind of divergence. So that shows that the market is exhausted. So let me show you our head and shoulder pattern, and then we move from there. Okay. So this is another trade that I'm into right now, because these are the two trades, Euro CAD and Euro GBP JPY are the two trades that I'm actually in right now. So if you look at these two trades very well, if you look at this one very well, it's actually formed something that looks like head and shoulder pattern. You know that it looks like head and shoulder pattern. It's actually head and shoulder pattern. So if you look at it, it started making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then it makes a lower high here, lower low. Now this is one shoulder here, this is another shoulder. Okay, so this is what they mean by head and shoulder pattern. This is how it looks like. This is a confirmation that this market is exhausted one way or the other. So now let's look at our RSI to confirm if truly the market is exhausted. If you look at let me get my marker. Okay, if you look at it very well from here to this place, the market is making higher high, then another higher high here. But if you look at this, it's making some kind of sorry, that is, let me use another tool, please. Let me use the trend line instead. Okay, let me adjust that. Okay, so if you look at this very well, you will discover that it's a little bit slanted to the other side here. This to show you that this market, even if it is balanced, it is not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to form higher, higher, high, just like this one. Look at this one now. From here to this place, from here to this place, look at it. You will discover that from here to that place, what does it happen? What exactly what is going on here is what is going here. When a market is showing higher high, like this, and your RSI or your momentum indicator is showing a kind of opposite movement or something like this, it shows that the market is becoming exhausted. And then you will discover that as soon as the market started making all this consolidation here, it is a kind of downward movement from this point henceforth. It's a kind of downward movement. This will tell you that the market is exhausted. So what I did was to place uh my trend line. As soon as it break this support and this trend line, I took my sell trade, and this trade I'm going to hold it till next week. So that is actually how to combine this indicator with price action. If you can do this, you can just test, you can just do some back testing, you can try and see things out. If you can just do some back testing, you are going to see a lot of change in your trading game. So see you in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more information like this. Thank you.